Alright. Hello, everybody. So, first of all, let's talk about what happened last video, where, for some reason, oh no, I thought someone came. For some reason, my Canva decided to just delete all the stuff I had been editing on for the past hour. So y'all just got the clean cut version. There's no cuts, no anything. I'm gonna be using CapCut soon, but as of now, Canva's all I've got. But I will be using CapCut in the near future. But from where we last left off, Jeff's brother, Jeff the Killer, by the way, this is Jeff the Killer part 2. Jeff's brother, Lou, Liu, for some reason, is that how you spell Lou normally? I don't know. But he got arrested. Because Jeff had, jumped these boys. He didn't jump them. He, stabbed these boys, right? 2 days later, we're now going to a party of Billy, the, I'm assuming, young child. And, I mean, it looks like it's going to be a shorter shorter section of the story, but, you know. And let's get into it. Jeff, it's the day, his mother said. I really just need to stop looking away from this phone sometimes. Jeff, it's the day, she said, as she opened up the curtains and let the light flood into the room. Just flashbanged him. At 3 in the morning. 3! At 7 in the morning. I hate that. Let him sleep. Today I slept until 11 a.m., not p.m. So that was fun. Why, it's Billy's party. He was now fully awake. Mom, you're joking, right? You don't expect me to go to some kid's party after... There's a long pause. Jeff, we both know what happened. I think this party could be the thing that brightens up the past days. Now get dressed. Oh yeah. And flashback to when the cops pointed... 2 cops, as a matter of fact, pointed their guns at Lou when he had a knife. That's fun. Jeff's mother walked out of the room and went downstairs to get ready. He fought himself to get up. He picked out a random shirt and a pair of jeans and walked downstairs. He saw his mother and father all dressed up. His mother in a dress and his father in a suit. He thought, this is weird. He thought, why they would ever wear such fancy clothes to a kid's party. Sorry, that was weird. Okay, so now I just can't read, I guess. Or talk. That was written very weird. Let me back up from the camera. Oh my goodness. Why am I so close to the camera? Just fix some of that stuff. But do people really get this dressed up to go to some kid's party? Because usually, well, obviously my mom, when I was 8, right? And it was Easter, she'd make me wear was it cargo pants and a blue shirt. Just this blue white striped shirt. I don't know why we had that every year. It was for Easter too. I'm just why are we getting all dressed up? We're not going anywhere. We're having a party. Me and some of my friends. Or when I was younger, of course. And I just never got it. Because we didn't go out to eat or anything. But I guess it's the spirit that counts. Son, is that all you're going to wear? Said Jeff's mom. Better than wearing too much, he said. His mother pushed down the feeling to yell at him and hid it with a smile. Now, Jeff, we may be overdressed, but this is how you go if you want to make an impression, said his father. Jeff grunted and went back up to his room. See, I don't get why, let me just cross my legs real quick. Oh yeah, I'm in pajamas, by the way. And I just got dressed up for this video, so I guess I'm kind of a hypocrite when it comes to this. But, I never got having a good first impression. Whenever I first meet somebody, I'll be chill. Obviously, but going into... Something I also never understood was why you have to go into an interview and give a firm handshake. Who started that? Because You're telling me you're gonna hire me based on whether or not I have a good handshake? Like, I just don't get it. I really don't. Kobe just threw a hair tie across the room. Back to the story, though. Let me end my rant here. You're wearing that? They both said. His mother looked at her watch. Oh, no time to change. Let's just go, she said as they herded Jeff and his father out the door. They crossed the street over to Barbara and Billy's house. They knocked on the door, and it appeared that Barbara, just like his parents, way overdressed. As they walked inside, all Jeff could see were adults, no kids. There's not even like an elementary school class y'all invited. I don't know, maybe the kids are just inside or something. Jeff walked outside to a yard full of kids. Oh, they're playing in the yard. Okay. They were running around in weird cowboy costumes and shooting each other with plastic guns. He might as well be standing in a Toys R Us. Suddenly, a kid came up to him and handed a toy gun and hat. Hey, wanna play? That's how it's spelled in the story, by the way. He said, no, kid, I'm too old for this stuff. The kid looked at him with a weird puppy dog face. Please? That's also how it's spelled in the story. Don't come after me, please, said the kid. Fine, said Jeff. He put on the hat and started to pretend to shoot at the kids. At first, he thought it was totally ridiculous. But then he started to actually have fun. Sorry, my phone is glitching out. I mean, it's broken, but still. But then he started to actually have fun. It might not have been super cool, but it was the first time he had done something that took his mind off of Liu. So he played with the kids for a while, until he heard a noise. A weird rolling noise. Then it hit him. Randy, Troy, and Keith all jumped over the fence with their skateboards. Okay, so let me just finish this. Jeff dropped the fake gun and ripped off the hat. Randy looked at Jeff with a burning hatred. Okay, so the people, right? The bully squad. They crashed this kid's party. By a twist of fate, I think. Unless, again, I'm just pausing too early and it tells you, like, the next paragraph. So they just pull up. And then, let me just continue reading. And see what happens. Hello, Jeff, is it? Hello, Jeff, is it? He said. And I assume this is, like, Keith or something. We have some unfinished business. Jeff saw his bruised nose. I think we're even. I beat the crap out of you, and you sent my brother to JDC. Juvenile Detention Center. Duh. Randy got an angry look in his eyes. Oh no, I don't go for even. Oh no, I don't go for even. I go for winning. You may have kicked our asses that one day, but not today. As he said that, Randy rushed at Jeff. They both fell to the ground. Randy punched Jeff in the nose, and Jeff pushed him by the ears and headbutted him. So did one of these. Headbutted him, right. These are both middle schoolers, by the way. I think. Kids were screaming, and parents were running out of the house. Troy and Keith both pulled guns out of their pockets. Huh? These kids are middle schoolers. They have straps. They have knives and guns. Huh? I'm sorry. So they go to this like little elementary schoolers party, I assume. Come with guns and knives. Just so happen to find Jeff. Then they start fighting, and they just. This story is crazy. This is just crazy, dude. No one interrupts, or guts will fly, they said. Randy pulled a knife on Jeff and stabbed it into his shoulder. They're being held up by some middle schoolers, dude. Okay, Jeff screamed and fell to his knees. Randy started kicking him in the face. After 3 kicks, Jeff grabs his foot and twists it, causing Randy to fall to the ground. Man. Jeff stood up and walked towards the back door. Troy grabbed him. Need some help? He picks Jeff up by the back of the collar and throws him through the patio door. As Jeff tries to stand, he is kicked down to the ground. What? As Jeff tries to stand, he is kicked down to the ground. Randy repeatedly starts kicking Jeff until he starts to cough up blood. Okay. So I get the kids have guns, but are these adults just standing by and watching? 'Cause think about it. Troy and Keith were the one with the guns. Now Troy's attacking Jeff. Is Keith just holding, like, hypothetically 10 plus adults hostage right now? I don't get it. Come on, Jeff, fight me. He picks Jeff up and throws him into the kitchen. Randy sees a bottle of vodka on the counter and smashes the glass over Jeff's head. Just pulls one of these. Fight. He throws Jeff back into the living room. Come on, Jeff, look at me. Jeff glances up, his face riddled with blood. I was the one who got your brother sent to JDC, and now you're gonna sit here and let him rot for a whole year? You should be ashamed. Jeff starts to get up. Oh, finally. You stand up and fight. Jeff is now to his feet, blood and vodka on his face. Once again, he gets that strange feeling, the one he hasn't felt for a while. He's turning evil. I try to warn you, he's turning evil. Finally, he's up, says Randy as he runs at Jeff. That's when it happens. Something in Jeff snaps. His psyche is destroyed. All rational thinking is gone, and all he can do is kill. Okay, so let me just stop doing that. But so Jeff turns evil now. His quote psyche snaps. He's crazy, right? Next paragraph. Everyone is looking at Jeff now. The parents, the crying kids, even Troy and Keith. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yo, I'm such a bad reader. Oh my gosh, man. Although they easily break from their gaze and point their guns at Jeff, Jeff sees the guns trained on him and runs for the stairs. As he runs, Troy and Keith let out fire on them. As he runs, let out fire on them. That's how it's written. So that's not even on me that time. Each shot missing. Jeff runs up the stairs. He hears Troy and Keith follow up behind. Also, these kids just know how to shoot. Well, I assume it takes place in America, this story. But these kids just know how to shoot guns. I mean, and again, the parents are doing nothing still. Oh yeah, and everyone witnessing Jeff going evil. Like that, like he's a Joker. I promise, it's not that serious. Well, it's serious, but dude's 13, so. He hears Troy and Keith follow up behind. Still have guns. And ammo, apparently. As they let out their final rounds of bullets, Jeff ducks into the bathroom. He grabs the towel rack and rips it off the wall. Troy and Keith race in, knives ready, so they're out of bullets. So, Jeff just grabs a towel rack out of, like, a brick wall, I assume. Out of, like, a brick wall. And it was, maybe it's like a towel radiator, like one of those things that keeps your towel warm. Are those real? I've only seen them at House Flipper, so. I mean, or maybe it's just like a towel holder, like just like the hook things. I don't know. But let's see. Troy swings his knife at Jeff, who backs away and bangs the towel rack into Troy's face. Troy goes down hard, and now all that's left is Keith. He's more agile than Troy, though. And by the way, flashback. Troy is like the big dude. Keith is the skinny dude. Let me see. Freaking the other dude is the normal dude, I think. So yeah, they're like I said, the three bears. Troy goes down, blah 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 blah. He dropped the knife and grabbed Jeff by the neck. He pushed him into the wall. A thing of bleach fell down on top of them on top of him from the top shelf. It burnt both of them as they both started to scream. Jeff wiped his eyes as best as he could. He pulled back the towel rack and swung it straight into Keith's head. As he lay there, bleeding to death, he let out an ominous smile. So Jeff swings this towel rack so hard that it basically kills Keith. Rest in peace. He's still alive. I don't know for how long, though. And do people really keep bleach, like, on the top of a shelf? Because, like, my family, of course, our bleach is just under our sink, where all of our chemicals are, so I don't get what that is. What else do I have to and my phone just turned off. I literally put it down for like 3 seconds, it turned off. But, so, again, Troy just goes down in one hit. But then again, Jeff's like crazy now, so. Anyways, what's so funny? Asked Jeff. Keith pulled out a lighter and switched it on. What's funny, he said, is you're covered in bleach and alcohol. And, Jeff's eyes widened as Keith threw the lighter at him. So, y'all are going to life in prison, man. That's literally murder. Murder is wrong, guys. Do not murder people. Do not. As soon as the flame made contact with him, as soon as the flame made contact with him, the flames ignited the vodka and alcohol. While the alcohol burned him, the bleach bleached his skin. Okay, is that how bleach works? Does bleach really, like, bleach your skin? I'm gonna have to look that up. Jeff let out a terrible screech as he caught on fire. He tried to roll out the fire, but it was no use. The alcohol had made him a walking inferno. He ran down the hall and fell down the stairs. Everybody started screaming as they saw Jeff. And now a man on fire, child, 13, dropped to the ground, nearly dead. The last thing Jeff saw was his mother and other parents trying to extinguish the flame. That's when he passed out. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'll just end this one here. Because Jeff's in the hospital now, right? Yeah, he's in the hospital. So, let's just go over what happened. So, the kids pulled up to the party, started shooting at Jeff. They had their guns pointed at other people. Man. And now they burned him alive. And Troy is apparently not all that if he gets knocked out in one punch. Twice, mind you. And oh yeah, and Jeff is crazy now. He just went crazy. We still don't get a reasoning as to why exactly. He just has the feeling. Maybe that's why evil people are evil. They just have a feeling to be. But that's so weird. And this camera is so close. Ooh. Let me just put that back. That might dox my location. But anyways, man, that's so weird. Oh yeah, and I didn't post this Halloween. I just didn't feel like it. And I was still mad about the whole Canva thing. Now, if the Canva thing does this again, I might just literally sue Canva. Because there's no reason it should be this hard to edit a video. But other than that, hope y'all had a good day. Have a good day. And had a good Halloween too. And now it's November, so it's Christmas. And I'll see you if I record tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow then. And if I care to edit tomorrow too. I'll probably edit this like today. See ya.